If you're a worker who's in a cubicle and is isolated, I'm going to suggest to you that you look for opportunities to connect and collaborate. Hello, everyone. I'm Rosalind Henderson, and I'm your leadership coach. I work both ends of the spectrum. I work with leaders, and I also work with staff so that they are creating this culture where there's high performance with less stress. And one way to achieve that is being a connector and being someone who collaborates. Research has shown that when we collaborate, we get together to do the work. Gosh, the work is less heavy, right? We're talking about decreasing stress because we're helping each other. We're talking about building morale because now, everyone's bringing their genius to a project. So I remember years ago being a teacher. I was a teacher for 30 years, teaching kindergarten, and I was sent to a local college to learn how to teach science more effectively in a more fun way for uh, little 5-year-olds. Now, what got me there was them swinging this stipend in front of me. I'm embarrassed to say, but that's what initially brought me there. But once I was there, I began to realize, oh my goodness, look at all the different domains of science. And look at all the different ways that didn't cost a lot of money that we could teach science. And I felt a little embarrassed because honestly, I stuck science in when I could, and often we were doing worksheets and boring things that I understand why they were yawning. I understand why I was bored with it. It needed to be jazzed up. So our professor put us together, three of us teachers together. We all had to work in a group, and we chose a lesson that we were going to do. And what was so good about that was that we needed to personalize this lesson so that it would fit our class, our class. So we were thorough, we analyzed, we talked about materials, we talked about what was going to work. And within a week's time, we decided to go ahead and do the lesson. The lesson was about penguins, how penguins protected their egg in that harsh winter weather. So we read a book about penguins, and then everybody on the team had their job. I brought in certain materials. I was to dress the kids as penguins. I'm cutting out beaks and I'm cutting out these floppy feet, and we put a pillow on their little tummies. We showed them how to waddle. Another teacher put together the sequencing worksheet, and we figured out how to pace it so that they were at different stations. They had a partner, and then we put the egg on their foot, which was just a tennis ball, and they had to waddle without dropping the egg. They had to waddle and somehow deliver it to their mate, get back in place, and then the mate would come back to them. Let me say, it was one of the most intriguing, fun lessons that I ever taught. We're all laughing. That's important because we're relieving stress, because that dopamine, right? Serotonin and oxycontin, all that's dripping down and we're feeling good. It felt so sensational that we realized this goal for the kids. We got a sense of this a second win when it came to teaching science. And above all, again, it decreased stress. It decreased stress. That's what collaboration will do. So my question to you, both leader and worker, what opportunities are you missing? Where can you come together with another two or three and collaborate. Work on a project together. Okay? Think about that. It could be simple. We have paperwork that's due in a week, but not everyone on staff understands what's being asked of them in the paperwork. We can get together and do it together, make the work light. Think about different ways in which you can come together. We're looking to create high quality work, working faster. We're talking about less stress, and oftentimes we're talking about fun. So, with that said, connect and collaborate. Until next time, peace and blessings. Bye bye for now.